What we do is we do service, and we do service better than anyone else. And why is Rotary different? We're just not writing a check and giving it to the entity. We can actually figure out where we want to give, do a project. We can structure that project. We could raise the money for the project, and we can go and we can do it.
I live Rotary on a daily basis. We had a camp for people who didn't have limbs, people who have injured limbs or polio victims, and we had this camp which we called as artificial limb camp. And in a limb camp, a 6-year-old child walks in crawling onto the floor. He's not being able to walk because he lost his limb because of deformity during birth. And in 48 hours' time, we give the kid braces and we make the kid walk out of the camp.
One of the ways that I've been able to connect and make an impact or sort of witness that aha moment for somebody through our service is our club has taken on a grant project with supporting sort of food insecurity. We've got a series of community fridges. And so as part of that, we did a couple like monthly deep cleanings, and we invited some local high school students to help us on one of those deep cleaning efforts. During the first fridge cleaning, there was a couple people that came up to the fridge looking for food, and they're just like very kind of cautious and be like, hey, can I go and get anything here? And the kids were kind of taken aback by this because I don't think they'd actually seen people who were hungry, who actually needed food. And then they saw that we were actually providing aid for this community. The second fridge, we cleaned a little bit and they saw another person come up who needed food and was able to get access to resources because of what we were doing. These kids were moved and they actually made a pit stop at a local grocery store without prompting and bought a whole bunch of food. They bought about $100 worth of groceries, and they were able to help both clean and stock that third fridge.
It is the cumulative strength of Rotarians gives its ability to bring sustainable change. Polio is a story. Individually, none of us could have eradicated. But cumulatively, it gave us the ability to bring sustainable change across the world. We can do things which we can otherwise. So, Rotary makes an ordinary person like me do extraordinary things.
One of the reasons I chose Rotary is that there was a lot more hands-on service that helps to service the needs of my community. So those hands-on opportunities to kind of get in there and provide that sweat equity is one of the big reasons that I chose my club in particular.
And there's been a lot of studies shown that you're happier when you serve others. You don't worry about your own problems when you're serving others. And if you travel the Rotary world, you'll see all kinds of great things. It's not your grandfather's Rotary.